The person you're communicating with has undergone a profound and transformative journey, one that has reshaped their entire outlook on life, love, and themselves. This metamorphosis wasn't instantaneous. It was slow, deliberate, and often painful, filled with moments of deep self-reflection, quiet isolation, and the kind of inner reckoning that only comes when life demands you to pause and face everything you've been avoiding. Through this process, they've come to understand that healing is not linear, that growth comes in waves, and that real transformation demands patience, honesty, and vulnerability. Along this path, they've developed a newfound respect for discretion. They no longer feel the need to broadcast their intentions, especially when it comes to deeply personal matters, like their feelings for you. Through hard-earned lessons, moments where trust was betrayed or premature revelations led to misunderstandings, they've learned that some things are best kept close to the heart. This isn't secrecy born from fear or manipulation, but a wisdom born from experience. It's about protecting the sacred, about nurturing plans in silence until they are ready to bloom. Despite the space between you, they've been observing you, from afar, in silence, with an attention so focused that it borders on reverence. Every choice you make, every new chapter you open in your life, captures their full attention. Their interest is not driven by jealousy or bitterness, but by a sincere, aching curiosity. They long to understand the intricacies of your soul, what fuels your passion, what lifts your spirit, what shadows you've battled, and how you've overcome them. The way you carry your struggles, your triumphs, and even your quiet moments, these are the things that draw them in. You are a mosaic of countless beautiful, flawed, and powerful pieces, and they are endlessly fascinated by each one. Their desire to understand you hasn't been limited to silent observation. Through mutual friends and casual encounters, they've been asking subtle questions, careful not to raise suspicion, cautious not to overstep. These inquiries are gentle, almost imperceptible, but always purposeful. They want to know how you've been coping, how you're growing, who you're spending time with, what's lighting up your world. It's their way of staying close without intruding, of keeping the thread between you alive. One of the most significant evolutions they've experienced has been in how they view intimacy and celibacy. For a time, they embraced celibacy, whether by necessity or choice. It became a space for reflection and detachment, a way to detach from superficial connections and rediscover themselves. But now, they find themselves yearning not just for physical closeness, but for soulful intimacy. They long to express their love in the deepest way possible, to give and receive affection without reservation. Their desire for you, for the union that once was or could be again, has grown stronger with each passing day. They've waited patiently, holding space for the possibility of reconnection, trusting that delay does not mean denial. Since the separation, they have found themselves constantly comparing others to you. It's not a conscious act, they don't seek to measure people against you with a critical eye, but time and again, no one meets the standard your memory has set. It's more than physical, it's the way your presence made them feel seen, heard, and valued. No other energy matches yours. No other soul resonates on the same frequency. They've come to accept that what they shared with you was not ordinary. It was rare, sacred, and irreplaceable. They're now at a point in their evolution where they can no longer ignore the truth. They've stopped running from their emotions and instead, they're facing them with courage. They've acknowledged the depth and authenticity of the love they feel for you. It wasn't a fleeting connection. It was, and remains, something deeply spiritual. They see it now as a divine gift, something to be honored, protected, and never taken for granted. This awareness has made them more grateful, more intentional, and more determined to do whatever it takes to preserve and nurture what you had, and could have again. In the stillness of night, their mind is flooded with thoughts of you. Your name echoes in their heart with every beat, each throb a silent whisper of longing. The quiet of the darkness is a constant reminder of your absence. The moonlight that gently spills across their room only serves to illuminate the emptiness you left behind. Where once there was laughter and light, now there is only memory and hope. Since your departure, the world seems faded. Colors are less vibrant, joy feels diluted, and even time appears to move differently, slower, heavier. Before you entered their life, they thought they were fine. They believed they were content. But your presence revealed the void they had grown accustomed to. You were the light that broke through their darkness, the breath of fresh air that filled their lungs after years of holding it in. You brought life into their world in a way they never thought possible. Your gaze, your smile, your empathy, all of it changed them. And now, in your absence, they understand just how profound that change was. It's not merely your physical presence they crave, but the essence of you. The way you listen, not just to words, but to emotions. The way you look at them as if you see every part of who they are. The way you make them feel seen, heard, and deeply loved. Conversations with you are etched into their memory, not just as exchanges of words, but as exchanges of souls. Every dialogue you shared was a portal into a more peaceful, more hopeful world. You healed parts of them they didn't even know were broken. They admire your strength, the quiet kind that doesn't boast or demand attention. Your resilience, your grace under pressure, your ability to remain kind in a world that often isn't, these qualities have left a permanent mark on them. Your strength isn't just inspiring, it's humbling. It's helped them redefine their own idea of what it means to be strong, and they carry that lesson with them every day. The longing they feel is persistent, a thread that ties them to you across time and space. They often replay memories, finding solace in the shared laughter, the tender moments, the silent understandings. You are more than just a memory or a past relationship. You are their soulmate, their kindred spirit. And though life may take you both in different directions, that bond remains. It is not bound by time or geography, it is felt in the heart, carried in every breath. They believe that this moment, this pause between you, is not the end. Rather, it is a space for renewal. A time to realign, to reconnect on deeper levels. They've stopped chasing and started becoming. Becoming the version of themselves that is worthy of you. They want to come to you whole, healed, and honest. They are ready to strip away the masks, the defenses, the fears, and stand before you as their truest self. The love they feel is no longer just a feeling, it has evolved into a commitment, a vow made silently in the chambers of their heart. But love is not all they carry. Regret walks beside it. They are painfully aware of the mistakes they made, the mind games, the miscommunications, the emotional distance. These errors haunt them in quiet moments. They shed tears not just for their own sorrow, but for the hurt they caused you. They wish they could go back, rewrite the story, erase the pain. But since they cannot, they are determined to write a better chapter moving forward. They want to be your protector, your provider, your partner in every sense. They want to shield you from harm, stand beside you through life's storms, and celebrate every joy by your side. They know words alone cannot heal what was broken, so they are committed to showing you through consistent action. They are ready to do the work, to rebuild trust, to restore what was lost. Emotionally, they are navigating a vast and complex terrain, love, guilt, hope, fear, and determination all converging into one intense storm. But through that storm, one thing remains clear, their devotion to you. Their love for you is no longer passive or uncertain. It's active, unwavering, and rooted in deep intention. They remember the moment when your energies first intertwined. It felt as though your spirits had merged, creating something that transcended physical attraction. It was sacred, undeniable. And now, even from a distance, they feel that connection pulsing through their veins. They see you now, thriving, glowing, living with renewed strength and purpose, and it fills them with awe. But it also deepens their longing. They imagine what it would be like to grow old with you, to build a life side by side, to wake up next to you every morning knowing they have found home. The thought of becoming your spouse, of merging your lives permanently, is a dream they hold close. It is not fantasy, it is their deepest desire. They spend countless moments reflecting, learning to read the signs and synchronicities that life presents. They see meaning in the small things, understanding now what they were too blind to see before. They know your life hasn't been easy, and they admire how you've kept going, how you've remained kind and courageous despite it all. Now, it's their time. Time to rise. Time to make things right. Time to show you what they've learned, who they've become, and how fiercely they love you. They envision a future where your love is not hidden or restrained, but celebrated. A life where affection flows freely, where emotional safety is a given, not a question. Their love for you is more than a feeling, it's a force, a vow, a guiding light. It is the compass by which they navigate their future, the anchor that grounds them, and the fire that keeps their spirit alive. You are not just a chapter, they see you as their entire story. And in their heart, they know, the best is still yet to come.